Today, I'm going to be sharing 5 game-changing skincare products that can really help to improve that uneven skin tone. A lot of us can deal with post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, dark spots, post-acne marks, redness, and we're always looking for products to improve that skin tone, something to brighten up these areas. And some products work really well and some products don't work at all, but these 5 products that I'm going to be sharing today are game-changing and they work really quickly as well. So these 5 will be linked below for you as always. So let's get right into that first product. Product number 1 is the Timeless 20% Vitamin C Serum. Now, they also have a 10%, and I do like that one, but the 20% works a lot better. This is more effective in terms of giving your skin that brighter complexion, but also if you're dealing with dark spots and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, the 20% strength really helps to fade these areas a lot quicker. If you're into vitamin C derivatives or an L-ascorbic acid that is under 10%, I don't feel like these work the same. They do work, they are still beneficial, but I feel like they take a lot longer to work. So whenever I have my post-acne marks and I really want something to give my skin that overall brightness, I will always incorporate a 20% vitamin C. And the one from Timeless is honestly my favorite. This is one of my holy grails. If you've been with me for a while, you guys know this is one of my favorites and I love using it in my morning skincare routine. But if you don't want to use it in your morning, you can use it at night, and you could use this twice a day if you really wanted to, but it's not necessary. Once a day really is sufficient enough. So the morning routine is the best because this will also protect your skin from pollution, and it can also help to address any signs of aging. So it's a wonderful serum for several things, but when you have dark spots and post-acne marks, this really is game-changing, especially at the 20%. Product number 2 is prescription tretinoin, and this is game-changing for so many skin concerns. But if you're someone with discoloration, I am telling you right now, this works like a dream and it works fast. Now, being on tretinoin, there's a lot of dryness and irritation that can happen, which is quite common, and there are different strengths. So I have the 0.05%, but when I first started this 3 years ago, I started with 0.025%, and that strength was amazing as well. I just recently went to this strength last year, and I do see a difference with the 0.05 compared to the 0.025. This is a lot stronger, it works a lot quicker, and I just love this product so much. So I use this in my nighttime routine. Not only is this going to help with discoloration, but it also helps to improve texture. It also helps if you're acne prone, you have some fine lines that you want to soften. This is great for prevention, great for so many things. And if you can't get your hands on tretinoin, don't worry, because retinol, retinaldehydes, those are great options as well for discoloration, and they do work, especially when you're consistent with them. They may take a little bit longer to work, but at the end of the day, they are very beneficial. This is something that works pretty quickly, but it's a lot stronger and a lot of dryness and irritation can happen. So just keep that in mind, but I'm telling you, this is game-changing. Product number 3 is the Finacea Azelic Acid 15% gel. Now they say this is a gel, but honestly the formulation is like a cream. It's white and it's creamy, but it's very thin and lightweight, and it spreads nicely and it pairs up nicely with other skincare products without pilling. Now, Azelic Acid is wonderful for those that have redness, and if you've been with me for a while, you guys know that I have some redness on my chin, my cheeks, and my nose. And when I'm consistent with this, which I have been in my nighttime routine, this has really reduced on that rosiness that I have on an everyday basis. So if you have rosacea, you're someone with redness, you have sensitivities, you have sensitive skin, Azelaic acid can be wonderful to use. Now, if you're acne prone, Azelaic acid can be a great product to use as well. And I am acne prone, I have combination skin, and since being really consistent with this, along with my tretinoin, I feel feel like I never experience breakouts anymore. If I do, it's once in a while, not like I used to. And that is really impressive because when you have acne, then of course you get post-acne marks, discoloration. So not only are these products helping with discoloration, but it's also helping to prevent acne. So it's a wonderful product, but of course you can find over-the-counter options. So The Ordinary has a great one. The Inculus has a great Azelic Acid. I actually like the Inculus one a little bit more because it's a serum, whereas the one from The Ordinary is a cream and it's a little bit thicker. So sometimes I do experience pilling with that one and then sometimes I don't. So if you like that serum texture, then I would say go with the Inculus one, and they're both at a 10%. Anything that is over 10% is considered a medication here in Canada. So this is 15, and I do believe that you can get a 20% option as well, I think. But I've only had the 15 and I actually quite like it. I really don't experience irritation with this either, which is a wonderful thing. And I pair this up with my Tretinoin in my nighttime skincare routine. So back in December, I did share both my morning and nighttime skincares. If you haven't seen them, I will leave them below for you as well as up here, and you will get to see how I use this with Tretinoin in my nighttime routine. But Azelic Acid is wonderful, especially if you have redness. Product number 4 is the Paula's Choice 20% Niacinamide treatment. Now, back about a year or two ago, I did say that I wasn't the biggest fan of this because I wasn't using it correctly. I was using this all over my face and I just felt like it was just too strong for my combination skin, and a lot of people would most likely experience the same thing. A lot of us like to use niacinamides at a 5% concentration. Some people love that 10% option as well, but 20%, we're getting up there with the strength, so it can be a little bit irritating. Now, for me personally, I actually like to use this as a spot treatment. So if I'm experiencing that post-acne mark and I really want to fade that, I will incorporate this along with Tretinoin and even with Azelaic Acid. So I'll put one little drop on my finger and just spot treat the areas that I would like to fade, and this works really well. If I'm breaking out on my chest, which I tend to have quite a bit in the summer, I actually like using niacinamide on my chest to prevent breakouts because niacinamide is great to reduce on excessive oil. But also if you have dark spots on your chest, maybe you have them on the backs of your arms, other areas in your body, the niacinamide is great to use on these areas as well. So it's not just for the face, you can use it on other areas. And if you don't want to use this as a spot treatment, then you can actually mix a few drops of this into your moisturizer or with another type of serum. This might be a little bit too much on its own for most people, but if you use it occasionally and you use it as a spot treatment, it's more tolerated, especially from the experience that I've had. And this 20% concentration really works for discoloration. I am telling you right now, this works 100 times better than a niacinamide at a 5%. So if you want something that's quick, something to help fade those areas a little bit quicker, try this and see how you like it. And product number 5 is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peels, and these work amazing. So you can use this daily or several times a week depending on how sensitive your skin is to it. This is something that I like to use maybe once a month, once every couple of months, especially if I have a lot of texture, I have a lot of discoloration, and I have that dull complexion. This really improves that, and this is no joke. This is amazing. I'm telling you right now. And the more consistent you can be with this, the better off as well. So peel number 1 contains glycolic, lactic, mandelic acid, citric, and malic acid, but it also contains salicylic acid as well. So this is going to exfoliate that surface dead skin. If you have any texture and you want that brighter complexion, this first step truly makes the biggest difference. Now, when I use this, my skin is a little rosy afterwards, but when I wake up the next morning, my skin looks incredible and I just have this beautiful glow going on as well. Peel number 2 is the neutralizer. This is going to help with that pH of the skin, but also this contains retinol, ferulic acid, which is an antioxidant, ascorbic ascorbic acid, which is the purest form of vitamin C. So this is also going to help with discoloration, but also soften fine lines. This is going to improve texture and tone as well. And these ingredients are going to go deeper into the skin because we've exfoliated all of that surface dead skin. Now the retinol, the vitamin C, and the ferulic acid can penetrate better and to do its job. And also this number 2 contains green tea as well, which is another type of antioxidant. So I love this. I highly recommend. This is the extra strength. If you don't want the extra strength, just get the normal one. But if you just want to do this at least once a month or once a week, I'm telling you, it's game changing. So those are the 5 products that have really performed well whenever I'm dealing with that uneven skin tone and I have redness. And I realize that not all of these products are going to be suited for all skin types. So if you have sensitive skin and you know that a lot of the products that I share today are just a little too strong for you, then just find similar products to the ones that I shared. So instead of using tretinoin, just use an over-the-counter retinol. Instead of using the 20% niacinamide, perhaps you may want to use a 5% or a 10%. Find similar options at a lower concentration, something that you can be consistent with, because remember, the more consistent you are with your skincare products, the better off you will be, and the results will be there in time as well. So I will leave these 5 below for you as always, and thank you so much for watching. You guys know that I appreciate it so much, and also let me know what you're using for your uneven skin tone. What are your favorite products? Let's get a conversation going in that comment section, and I will see you all in the next video. So take care, and I will see you all then. Bye guys.